Assalamu alaikum, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. My name is Theresa Corbin, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about wasila. I've done two videos so far about wasila. In the first video, I discussed what wasila is, or seeking nearness to Allah. In the second video, I discussed what are some obstacles to wasila and how we can overcome them. Inshallah, you can find those links in the description below. But in this video, I would like to talk about what are some of the signs that we are coming nearer to Allah. What are some of the signs that we have wasila? When we seek nearness to Allah, Allah makes a greater effort to come to us, to come nearer to us. We just have to make the effort. The Prophet ﷺ said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I am just as my slave thinks I am. Or I am able to do for him what he thinks I can do for him. And I'm with him if he remembers me. If he remembers me in himself, I too remember him in myself. And if he remembers me in a group of people, I remember him in a group that is better than they. And if he comes one span nearer to me, I go 1 cubit nearer to him. And if he comes 1 cubit nearer to me, I go distant of 2 outstretched arms nearer to him. And if he comes to me walking, I go to him running. And this is in Sahih al-Bukhari, the Hadith collection. And a cubit is an ancient measurement for like this distance between your palm of your hand to your elbow. So if you go to Allah, if you try to come near to Allah by a cubit, this measurement here, He will come closer to you, the distance of 2 arms outstretched. So all we have to do is just put the effort forward, and Allah does exponentially more to come nearer to us. A lot is recorded in the Hadith about this topic, the signs of coming nearer to Allah, the signs of nearness to Allah. And we can find this also in the Quran. Some of the signs that He has granted us His love and acceptance on earth. This is also in Sahih al-Bukhari, the Hadith collection. If Allah loves a person, He calls Jibreel saying, Allah loves so-and-so, as in Allah loves you, whatever your name is. Oh, Jibreel, love him. So Allah is telling Jibreel to love him. So Jibreel would love him and then would make an announcement in the heavens. Allah has loved so-and-so, therefore you should love him also. So all the dwellers of the heaven would love him. And then he is granted the pleasure of the people on earth. So Allah tells Gabriel, Angel Jibreel, that He loves you, for example, inshallah, or me, inshallah. And Jibreel tells the people, the angels in heaven, that this person is beloved by Allah. Then they love him, and that love extends down to the people on the earth, and the people of the earth begin to love that person. So that is one sign. When good people of earth start to love you, and you're like, what's happening? All these people like me for some reason. It's one of the signs that, you know, you're nearer to Allah. Your wasila is, you're seeking nearness to Allah is effective. Alhamdulillah. So, what is another sign? Whenever you think about becoming nearer to someone, you think, you know, your love grows stronger for them. You remember them often. You are always thinking about them or talking about them in company with other people. The same thing is true when you're near to Allah. You remember Allah often, you speak about Him often, you talk about Him as much as you can, and you find joy in your worship, and it becomes light, and it's something to look forward to. It's the same thing that's happening in our relationships with fellow human beings. When we start to love them and we become nearer to them, we think about them a lot, and we want to do things to please them. The same thing happens when you're seeking nearness to Allah. Alhamdulillah. The Prophet ﷺ tells us in another hadith, also related in Sahih al-Bukhari, the Hadith collection, when Allah intends good for someone, He afflicts them with trials. And sometimes it sounds counterintuitive. When you love someone, you want them to be comfortable and have everything easy. But if you think about it in a different perspective, you'll start to understand. When you have a student that you see has potential, if you're a teacher or some type of educator, or even a parent, you'll understand this. When you see a pupil who has great potential, you want to test them to make them a better pupil, better student, learn more. So this often is an uneasy process for the student. The same thing happens with Allah and his servant. Allah sees good in that servant, so he wants to test him to make him better, a better servant, a better slave to Allah. So whenever you go through hardship, you're seeking nearness to Allah and you're going through hardship, or even ease can be a test for us as well. Allah is trying to see, what will this soul do? Will it forget about its Lord? Will it become ungrateful? Or will it draw even nearer to Allah when faced with these trials, either ease or calamity? And inshallah, I hope that we are all able to taste the sweetness of faith and this nearness to Allah. So inshallah, my name is Theresa Corbin, and this has been another episode in the series of Wasila, or Seeking Nearness to Allah. Assalamu alaikum.